The Hare and the Turtle.
Once upon a time, in the deep forest, there lived a hare and a tortoise. And the hare, like most hares, was very fast, and all day long he would run up and run down and stop and look, and then run and run up and run down. And the tortoise, like most tortoises, was very slow, and everywhere he went very slowly, but step by step he got where he had to be. But the hare didn't like the tortoise.
"Why are you so slow, Mr. Tortoise?" said the hare. "You're always running and running, but you never get anywhere."
"I don't run," said the tortoise.
"I know you don't run. I was being funny. Look at me run. Wow!"
And he ran up and he ran down. And the tortoise just looked at him. "I don't know why he has to run so much. He doesn't have anywhere to go," thought the tortoise.
"Whee!" said the hare. "Look at me. I'm so fast."
Said the tortoise, quite quietly. And this is what happened every day. Until one day, the tortoise, after a long, slow thought, decided that he had to teach the hare a lesson. So, one day, the tortoise was waiting by the side of the road, and then, soon enough, the hare came running past, and the tortoise said, "Mr. Hare, Mr. Hare."
"Oh, it's that slow tortoise," thought the hare. "What do you want, Mr. Tortoise?"
"Well, I was just wondering if maybe you would like to run a race." Now, a race is when two or more people have a competition to see who is the fastest.
"Why do you want to race me, Mr. Tortoise?" said the hare. "I'm the fastest animal in the forest, and you're the slowest."
"Well," said the tortoise, "after we do the race, we'll see who's the fastest and who's the slowest."
"All right then," said the hare. "We've got a race. Where should we race to?"
And the tortoise said, "I think we should race to the end of the forest, just where the trail ends and the sun begins."
"Fine. I'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock, said the hare.
So the next morning at 6 o'clock, the hare was ready and waiting for the race, doing his exercises, because he had to be ready for the race. All of the animals in the forest were there waiting to see what would happen, because they'd never heard of such a silly thing. A tortoise racing a hare? What was that? And soon enough, along came the tortoise, very slowly, step by step. And when he got to the hare, he was ready. Then the bear, who was the biggest animal in the forest, shouted, "Race!" And with that, the tortoise started the race, very slowly, step by step. And the hare looked at the tortoise and thought,
I don't even need to go right now. He's so slow, and there are all these newspapers here. I'll be famous.
So all of the men from the newspapers were taking photographs, and the hare was posing, hey, hello, ha, ha. And when he saw that the tortoise had become very, very small because he was far away, then the hare thought it was time for him to begin the race as well.
And so he ran as fast as he could, and he ran, and he ran, and he ran,
and the tortoise went very slowly. And as the hare ran and ran, he could see the tortoise getting bigger and bigger because he was getting closer and closer. And before long, he went past the tortoise, and he kept running. But then the hare saw two of his friends, and they were having lunch. And he was a bit hungry. So the hare thought,
I know, I'm so fast, I could stop. I could have lunch with my friends, and I'd still win the race.
And he did. He stopped, and he sat at the table, and he had lots of fruit, and lots of berries, and apples, and oranges, and all the yummy fruits. And he spoke to his friends, and they had a lovely time. And while they were having lunch, the tortoise, very slowly and very calmly, walked by the hare. Step by step. So, before long, the tortoise was very small again, and the hare said to his friends,
well, friends, I've had a lovely time, but I have to get going. I'm running a race against the tortoise, you know.
So he got up and he started to run, but his belly was so full that he was very, very tired and thirsty. But he had a race, so he thought, I'll run until the tortoise is big again, and then I'll stop and have something to drink. So he ran and ran and ran and ran, and then the tortoise got bigger and bigger and bigger, and he passed the tortoise. And as he passed the tortoise, he reached a river. So he ran over to the river and he drank all the water. And while he did that, the tortoise, very slowly and very calmly, walked by the hare. Step by step. And before long, the tortoise was small and far away again. So the hare thought,
I am not gonna let this tortoise beat me because I'm the hare.
And he started to run as fast as he could, but he had so much food and so much water in his tummy that he was very tired. And he thought,
I need a nap. I need to sleep for a little bit. I know, I'll wait till the tortoise is big again and near me, and then I'll sleep.
And he did. He ran as fast as he could, and the tortoise got bigger and bigger and bigger, and then he passed the tortoise, and then between two trees he saw a hammock. Do you know what a hammock is? A hammock is a big bed that goes between two trees, and you can lie on it and swing and sleep, and it's very nice. And he saw that hammock and he thought,
I'm gonna sleep on the hammock because I'm very tired.
And he went over and he went into the hammock and he went to sleep. And while he was sleeping, do you know what happened? That's right. The tortoise, very slowly and very calmly, walked past the hare. Step by step. Hours passed, and then when the hare finally woke up, he looked over to the end of the forest at the finish line, and who should be reaching the finish line but the tortoise? Oh no, said the hare. He jumped out of the hammock, and as quickly as he could, he ran and he ran and he ran, and the tortoise went very, very slowly towards the finish line. Not like the hare, though. The hare was very fast, and very fast indeed. And before long, the hare ran to the finish line, and as he got to the finish line, he stuck out his ears and went through the finish line. I'm the winner, he thought. But he wasn't, because there, On the other side of the finish line, sitting on a rock, was the tortoise. And he had a big medal. And the medal said, "Winner." And the hare was very upset.
"How can this be?" he said. "How can you be the winner? I'm the fastest," he said.
"Well, I won because I did what I had to do. This was a race, and I ran the race."
"But you're so slow," said the hare.
"I know, but I didn't stop to take photographs, or to have lunch with my friends, or to have a drink, or to sleep. I did what I had to do." And the hare understood. The hare understood that the important thing is not being the winner. The important thing is doing what you have to do. And because the tortoise had taught him such a good lesson, they became friends, and they lived happily ever after.